Welcome to Read Glow, the place where books turn into breakthroughs. Books. Today, we're diving into the timeless classic You Can by George Matthew Adams, a book that's all about unlocking your potential, building unstoppable habits, and living with purpose. Whether you feel stuck, uninspired, or just need a push, this book is your call to action. Collision. So grab a pen, get comfortable, and let's begin your journey to personal greatness. Because yes, you can. Blue Book You Can by George Matthew Adams. Puzzle Piece Part 1. The Power of Self-Belief and Purpose. George Matthew Adams opens his book with a strong conviction. Every individual has untapped potential within themselves. The message, you can, is not just a phrase, but a life philosophy. It's a reminder that the first and most powerful step toward success begins with believing in your own ability. Small Blue Diamond 1. Believe in yourself. The very first essays emphasize that self-belief is the root of all great achievements. Adams urges readers to stop underestimating their power. Most people fail not because they lack skills or intelligence, but because they never believed they could win. By replacing doubt with determination, a person begins to activate their true capacity. He stresses that even the most successful individuals once had doubts, but what separated them from the rest was their inner voice saying, "You can do it." That belief acted as fuel for progress. Small Blue Diamond 2. Purpose. Your guiding light. Without a clear purpose, people drift. Adams compares life without purpose to a ship without a rudder. It just floats, directionless. He explains that purpose gives energy, focus, and meaning. Whether the purpose is big or small, it must be something that stirs you from within. Finding one's purpose doesn't mean knowing everything at once. It can start small, a desire to help others, to create something, or to master a skill. Over time, this intention grows into a powerful drive. Small Blue Diamond 3. Thoughts become reality. Adams powerfully explains that your thoughts shape your life. If you fill your mind with fear, worry, or self-pity, your life will reflect that. But if you fill it with hope, creativity, courage, and love, you will rise. Every thought is like a seed. It will eventually grow into action and results. He warns about the enemy within, that little voice of self-doubt, excuses, or laziness. He advises readers to challenge those thoughts and replace them with uplifting, empowering ideas. Small Blue Diamond 4. Imagination is your workshop. Adams considers imagination one of our greatest tools. Through imagination, we solve problems, envision success, and break out of limitations. He believes imagination isn't just for artists. It's for anyone who wants to build something better, whether it's a business, a life, or a relationship. He encourages taking quiet moments each day to dream. He believes these mental pictures eventually shape real life if we dare to act on them. Small Blue Diamond 5. The Power of a New Day. A key idea in this part of the book is that every day is a fresh start. No matter what happened yesterday, failure, rejection, or mistakes, today is a blank page. Adams wants readers to see each day as a new opportunity to grow, try again, and do better. He stresses that holding on to the past drags us backward. Forgiving yourself and stepping forward with hope is the secret to lasting peace and progress. Small Blue Diamond 6. Take initiative. Waiting for the perfect time is a common trap. Adams says the difference between winners and losers is often who takes action first. He believes action overcomes fear. When you do something, anything, you shift from being a victim of circumstances to a creator of change. He urges readers to start now with whatever they have wherever they are. No step is too small. Small, consistent action builds big results. Small Blue Diamond 7. Vision plus action equals greatness. Adams introduces a powerful formula. Vision plus action equals greatness. Vision alone is not enough. Dreaming is beautiful, but without action it dies. At the same time, action without a clear direction can be exhausting. The combination of dreaming big and working hard is what turns ordinary people into great ones. He cites examples of historical figures, inventors, and everyday heroes who rose from humble beginnings, because they dared to dream and had the discipline to act. Small blue diamond 8. Face life with courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to move forward despite it. Adams tells readers not to wait until they feel ready, because fear will always find a reason to hold you back. Instead, he advises stepping out of your comfort zone regularly. Each time you face fear, it loses some of its power. He believes courage is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more you use it. Small, brave choices, made daily, lead to a bold and fulfilling life. Small blue diamond 9. Your inner resources. One of the most empowering messages in this section is, you already have what you need. Adams reminds readers that they're not empty. They're full of potential, ideas, resilience, and creativity. The challenge is to awaken and use those resources. He encourages quiet reflection, journaling, and solitude as tools to reconnect with inner strength. Often, the world drowns out our own wisdom, but in stillness, we find answers. Compass conclusion of Part 1. In the first part of You Can, George Matthew Adams lays the foundation for transformation. His words act like a gentle push, reminding readers that you are not broken. You are capable. You have a purpose. You can rise, no matter your past. He sets the tone for a powerful journey by saying, you can dream. You can change. You can achieve. Puzzle piece part 2. Building habits, attitude, and courage. In this section, George Matthew Adams dives deeper into how daily choices, mental discipline, and attitude shape a person's destiny. After establishing the foundation of self-belief in Part 1, he now focuses on the practical habits and inner mindset required to live a successful, fulfilling life. Small blue diamond 1. Forming the right habits. Adams begins this section by emphasizing that habits shape character. What you repeatedly do becomes a part of who you are. He warns that people often underestimate the power of small routines. Whether it's laziness, procrastination, complaining, or negativity, bad habits slowly ruin potential. On the other hand, positive habits like reading, planning, waking up early, showing kindness, or thinking creatively build a strong, successful life. He encourages readers to consciously choose their habits as they form the blueprint of one's future. Small blue diamond 2. A winning attitude. According to Adams, attitude is everything. Two people can face the same problem. One gets defeated and the other grows stronger. The difference lies in their mental approach. A person with a positive, optimistic, and resilient attitude turns failures into learning. He describes attitude as a daily choice. Even when circumstances are tough, you can choose to be hopeful. When others criticize, you can choose calmness. When things go wrong, you can still choose gratitude. The right attitude attracts opportunities, people, and energy. Small blue diamond 3. Mind your thoughts. Thoughts are seeds. Adams explains that you can't grow a rose from planting thorns. Similarly, you can't live a great life with negative thinking. He warns about thoughts of envy, fear, self-pity, and revenge. These drain your inner power and pollute your actions. Instead, he encourages planting good thoughts of faith, hope, beauty, and purpose. Over time, these thoughts become your speech, your behavior, and your reality. Guarding your mental garden is one of the most important responsibilities in life. Small blue diamond 4. Live with a grateful heart. One of the strongest habits Adams recommends is gratitude. He believes that thankfulness is a magnet for happiness. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, your perspective shifts. Even in struggle, there's something to be grateful for, a lesson, a person, a chance. Adams says that people who practice daily gratitude become more peaceful, motivated, and joyful. A grateful mind attracts more blessings and makes life richer, even without material luxury. Small blue diamond 5. The habit of reading and learning. Adams speaks about the power of lifelong learning. He urges readers to read every day, not just books, but people, nature, and life. He believes reading builds the mind, stretches imagination, and keeps the soul alive. He particularly praises reading biographies and inspirational stories of real people. These remind us that greatness often grows from struggle and that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. Small blue diamond 6. Speak uplifting words. Words matter. Adams stresses that your words can heal or hurt, build or break, encourage or destroy. People who constantly complain, gossip, or speak harshly not only damage others, but also poison their own spirit. He encourages using speech for truth, kindness, and encouragement. Telling someone you can do it or I believe in you may seem small, but it can change their entire path. He advises readers to become people who lift others up with their words. Small blue diamond 7. Overcoming fear with courage. Fear is natural, but Adams says it must not be your master. Too many people live limited lives because they are afraid of failure, of judgment, of taking risks. He reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, it is acting despite it. Each time you face a fear, it loses power over you. Adams tells readers to practice courage in small things, speaking up, trying something new, making a decision. Slowly, courage becomes a habit, and fear becomes an echo of the past. Small blue diamond 8. Start where you are. One common excuse people give is, I'll start when I have more time, money, or confidence. Adams breaks this myth by saying, start now, with what you have. Waiting for perfect conditions leads to inaction. Every great journey begins with a small first step. He reminds us that even successful people once started from scratch. It's the habit of taking initiative that leads to momentum, and momentum builds success. Small blue diamond 9. Make each day count. Adams believes that how you live one day is how you live your life. Instead of dreaming of some far-off future, he urges readers to focus on making today meaningful. Use today to do good work, think good thoughts, help someone grow a little. He writes that days are like bricks. You build your life one brick at a time. If each day is wasted, the building will fall. But if each day is filled with purpose, action, and kindness, the result will be a life of beauty and meaning. Small blue diamond 10. Consistency is more powerful than talent. Many people admire talent, but forget that talent without discipline is useless. Adams argues that consistency beats brilliance. A person who shows up every day, puts in the work, and keeps improving will go much further than someone who works only when they feel inspired. He encourages building daily routines that move you forward. Whether it's learning, working out, praying, planning, or serving others. Success is not magic. It is simply the result of small good decisions repeated over time. Compass conclusion of part 2. In this second part, George Matthew Adams teaches that greatness isn't found in sudden miracles, but in daily habits, a positive attitude, and mental discipline. His message is both empowering and practical. You don't need perfect conditions, you need consistent effort. You don't need approval, you need the right mindset. You don't need to be fearless, you need courage to act anyway. Puzzle piece part 3. Work, discipline, and perseverance. In part 3, George Matthew Adams emphasizes the importance of hard work, self-discipline, and never giving up. He believes that success is not a matter of luck, talent, or genius. It is built by those who are willing to work tirelessly, focus deeply, and push through difficulties. Small blue diamond 1. The dignity of work. Adams begins this section by restoring honor to something often overlooked: work. He states clearly, there is no substitute for honest effort. Work is not just a means to earn money. It is a pathway to personal growth, independence, and confidence. He encourages readers to take pride in any work they do, big or small. Whether you're sweeping a floor or leading a company, the spirit you put into the work defines its value. Enthusiasm, effort, and responsibility transform any job into a stepping stone to greatness. Small blue diamond 2. Discipline, the inner commander. Talent may open the first door, but it's discipline that keeps you moving forward. Adams describes discipline as the commander of success, the ability to say no to laziness, distractions, and excuses. He believes that the most successful people have trained their minds to do what must be done, even when they don't feel like it. Whether it's writing daily, sticking to a schedule, or finishing difficult tasks, discipline builds character and strength. Discipline also means living with self-control, not reacting emotionally, managing time wisely, and staying focused on goals. Adams says if you control yourself, you can control your destiny. Small blue diamond 3. Focus on the task at hand. A recurring theme in this part is the importance of concentration. In a world filled with noise and distractions, Adams says the ability to give full attention to one thing is rare and powerful. He warns against half-hearted effort. Doing things carelessly weakens your skills and self-respect. Whether it's writing a letter, solving a problem, or building a business, give it your best thought, energy, and heart. Small blue diamond 4. Time is life. Time, Adams says, is the most precious resource. It cannot be earned back once lost. Many people complain they don't have time, but he argues, everyone has the same 24 hours. The difference is in how we use them. He encourages using time wisely for learning, creating, serving, or growing. Wasting time on gossip, complaints, or laziness is like throwing life away. Every hour invested with purpose adds up to something meaningful. Small blue diamond 5. The habit of finishing. Starting is easy, finishing is rare. Adams highlights that the world is full of unfinished projects, ideas, and goals. The people who succeed are those who follow through, even when it gets boring, hard, or uncertain. He urges readers to develop the habit of completion. Finish what you start, whether it's a conversation, a project, or a dream. This discipline builds trust, confidence, and strength. Finishing isn't about perfection. It's about seeing something through to the end, learning from it, and growing stronger in the process. Small blue diamond 6. Persistence beats resistance. Adams reminds us that obstacles are part of the journey. No one succeeds without facing rejection, failure, and delays. The key is persistence, getting up one more time, trying again, and refusing to quit. He shares that every great person you admire likely failed more times than you can imagine, but they kept going. He says persistence is more powerful than intelligence or charm. It proves you are serious. It breaks resistance. Even slow progress is progress. Step by step, Adams writes, is the only way mountains are climbed. Small blue diamond 7. Do more than expected. One of the most powerful principles Adams teaches is, always do a little more than what is asked. This extra mile habit separates leaders from the average. When you give more, care more, and serve more than required, you gain trust, respect, and rare opportunities. He says it's not about working harder for praise, but because you value excellence. In a world full of shortcuts, people who go the extra mile rise faster and shine brighter. Small blue diamond 8. Be your own motivation. External praise or rewards are nice, but Adams urges readers to become self-motivated. True strength comes from within. When your motivation is based on growth, service, and self-respect, you become unstoppable. He writes, don't wait for someone to push you. Be your own fire. Passion that comes from inside lasts longer, burns brighter, and survives failure. Small blue diamond 9. Don't complain, contribute. Adams warns that complaining is the language of the weak. It drains energy, spreads negativity, and solves nothing. Instead, he suggests replacing complaints with contributions, actions that fix, build, and improve. Whenever you see a problem, ask, what can I do to help? This habit makes you a leader, not a victim. It shifts your mind from helplessness to creativity. He reminds readers that problems are opportunities in disguise. Complaining closes doors. Contribution opens them. Small blue diamond 10. Turn work into worship. Lastly, Adams beautifully describes how work, when done with love, can become a spiritual act. He believes that when you work with sincerity, attention, and care, you honor life, yourself, and others. He says, make your work an offering of your best self. Whether you're building a business or baking bread, your attitude in work reflects your soul. Bring joy, humility, and intention into every task, and you'll never feel empty. Compass conclusion of part 3. This part of you is a powerful call to action. It removes excuses and reveals the timeless truths of success. Work is sacred. Discipline is strength. Persistence breaks barriers. Complaining wastes time. Contributing creates value. Success is built one honest day of effort at a time. George Matthew Adams' message is simple but eternal. Backhand index pointing right. Work like it matters, because it does. Backhand index pointing right. Be relentless, because you can. Puzzle piece part 4. Character, kindness, and living fully. In the final part of You Can, George Matthew Adams turns his attention to the inner life, what kind of person you are becoming. He explains that beyond ambition and success, your character, kindness, and courage to live authentically define your life's true worth. This part is deeply personal, touching on the emotional and spiritual values that enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. Small Blue Diamond 1. Character is destiny. Adams begins this section by stating that character is the foundation of a meaningful life. It is built not by words, but by actions, especially the choices we make when no one is watching. He writes, "Character is what you are when the lights are out." Being honest, loyal, and responsible is not just good for others, it strengthens your inner core. Your character shapes how people trust you, how opportunities come to you, and most importantly, how you feel about yourself. Adams believes the most successful people are those with unshakable integrity. Small Blue Diamond 2. Be kind. It's a strength, not a weakness. Kindness is often underestimated, but Adams presents it as one of the greatest powers. A kind word, a gentle act, or a moment of listening can change a life. He encourages readers to practice kindness as a daily discipline. Kindness doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong. It brings people closer, builds bridges, and spreads peace. Adams reminds us that everyone is fighting a battle we cannot see. A kind gesture may be the very thing that saves someone from giving up. Never underestimate the ripple effect of a small, sincere act of goodness. Small Blue Diamond 3. Live with purpose. Living is more than breathing. It's about being awake, intentional, and purposeful. Adams says many people go through life half asleep, following routines, but never truly living. To live fully, you must ask yourself often, Small Orange Diamond, what do I stand for? Small Orange Diamond, what difference can I make? Small Orange Diamond, what legacy will I leave? He advises people to set meaningful goals, engage in work that uplifts others, and make every day count. A full life is not about being busy. It's about doing what matters. Small Blue Diamond 4. Have the courage to be yourself. Adams strongly warns against imitation. He says one of life's biggest mistakes is trying to be someone else. You were born with unique gifts, ideas, and ways of seeing the world. Your job is to be the best version of yourself, not a copy of someone else. This takes courage, especially in a world full of comparison and competition. But he insists, you were not born to be a shadow. You were born to shine in your own light. Find your voice. Trust your instincts. Stand by your beliefs. When you're true to yourself, life becomes richer and more meaningful. Small Blue Diamond 5. Let love guide you. One of the most touching parts of the book is Adam's belief in the power of love. He doesn't just mean romantic love, but love for life, for humanity, for creation. He says love is what gives life depth and beauty. It's found in caring for your family, being patient with strangers, creating something meaningful, or helping someone in need. When you lead with love, your decisions become wiser. You become more compassionate, understanding, and joyful. Love opens your eyes to beauty in ordinary things. Small Blue Diamond 6. The power of encouragement. Adams calls encouragement the sunshine of the soul. Just as plants need sunlight, people need to be uplifted. He encourages readers to become encouragers, to see the good in others and say it aloud. Many people are one kind word away from believing in themselves again. When you encourage others, you awaken the best in them. And importantly, Adams reminds us to encourage ourselves too. Be your own cheerleader. Celebrate small wins. Speak to yourself with hope, not criticism. Small Blue Diamond 7. Face fear with faith. Everyone faces fear. Fear of failure, loss, or rejection. But Adams urges readers not to run from fear. but to face it with faith and courage. He says fear shrinks when you confront it. The more you take action despite fear, the braver you become. You don't have to be fearless, you just have to move forward anyway. Faith, whether in God, a purpose, or your own future, is the antidote to fear. Feed your faith, and fear will starve. Small Blue Diamond 8. Gratitude is the key to happiness. Adams teaches that gratitude is more than politeness. It's a way of seeing life. Grateful people see abundance where others see lack. They find joy in small moments and peace in storms. He advises readers to begin and end each day with thanks for health, love, nature, opportunities, and even challenges. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already beautiful. He writes, "A grateful heart is a magnet for joy." Small Blue Diamond 9. Serve others with joy. Adams concludes with a call to service. Life becomes meaningful when you use your gifts to help others. You don't need to be rich or famous, you just need to care. Whether it's listening to a friend, sharing your time, or lifting someone's burden, service is a sacred act. It reminds us we're part of something bigger. Serving others doesn't weaken you. It awakens your soul. In giving, you grow. In helping, you heal. Small Blue Diamond 10. You can make a difference. The final message of this part and the entire book is clear. Backhand index pointing right, you can make a difference. Backhand index pointing right, you can live a full, kind, powerful life. Backhand index pointing right, you can shape the world around you, starting with the world within you. Adams ends with hope. No matter your background, age, or situation, you can rise. You can change. You can give. You can live fully. Glowing star conclusion of part 4. This last part is a beautiful guide to living a life that matters, not just by what you do, but by who you are. George Matthew Adams reminds us, character is more important than reputation. Kindness is power. Love is the greatest force. Gratitude multiplies joy. Faith makes us brave. Being yourself is your gift to the world. Loudspeaker, thanks for watching the summary of You Can by George Matthew Adams on Read Glow. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more powerful book summaries. Bell. Remember, success begins with belief, and you can achieve more than you think. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next video. Blue Book Sparkles. This is Red Glow, where wisdom lives.